All right, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about my UFC White House card. There's been announced that there's going to be a UFC event at the White House this upcoming year or this year. I can't remember which one, but there's going to be a White House card. So I just had some ideas of matchups, and I just basically made my whole card that I would like for this event. And yeah, so I only doing the main event. I didn't do the prelims or anything because the prelims can change at any moment. So I'd rather just do the main event for this. So yeah. All right. So for the first fight in the main event, or yeah, I put Sean Brady and Ian Gary. So this would be a good opener to the White House card. Sean Brady is American. Ian Gary obviously not American, Irish. This is a good matchup to see who gets the next title shot as well. To see that, all that. So it's a good matchup to have to see what goes on in the welterweight division. And I think this would be a very nice and competitive fight too, especially with Ian Gary's wrestling defense and then Sean Brady's offensive wrestling. It'd be a good matchup. All right, and now for our next fight, I put Justin Gaethje and Pimblett. Uh, I thought this would be a good addition to the card. Obviously, Justin Gaethje is American. Paddy Pimblett, Scottish or yeah. Um, It'd be a good matchup. Been talking about doing this matchup a lot to see who can get the next title shot. Paddy Pimblett's had some very good fights lately against some not so great opponents, but they've been good fights. He's had good performances on each one. He hasn't looked bad. Justin Gaethje just won against I think Gamrot, or is it Fiziev? No, Fiziev. He just won against Fiziev after his loss to Max Holloway by KO. So this is a good fight to get him back in the conversation. I find it ridiculous that just Gaethje says that he demands a title shot. He's gonna get a title shot, and him saying that the Max Holloway fight was like an exhibition. It's just stupid. But yeah, this would be a good fight, good 3 round fight. All right, so for our next fight on the event, I put Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya 2. Obviously, Sean Strickland's a big American. He'd be A side, and then Israel Adesanya, Nigerian, from New Zealand. They had the first fight where Izzy looked quite. I don't want to say horrible, but he did look pretty bad. He didn't look like he was there mentally and physically. So I'd love to see it play back to see if them both at their best. And yeah, I think this would be a great addition to the card. And plus, Sean Strickland's gonna bring the high trash talk, and Izzy's gonna perform well. So I think this is a great fight for the card. All right, for our next one, we got Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. This is the co-main event. I think this is a great fight. Everyone's been talking about this, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira 2, and how this should be a good fight for Max to have for the BMF belt. So this would be a great co-main event. Obviously Max might fight before then, the White House card, but yeah, I think this would be a great card, a great addition to the card. Okay, so our main event now. This might have some controversy because they're both not American. That is an issue, but there's like no American champs right now, so there's not much you can do about it unless happens to be that not Volkov, or like John or somebody that's American ends up winning the title. Then you can probably put them, but like John Jones is not gonna. John Jones cannot run this card because he was an American, but with all the controversy and all the stuff John Jones has put the UFC through, nah, you can't allow that. So yeah, that's basically what I think. I think this would be a great matchup. Obviously, everyone wants to see Islam versus Ilya Taporia. It's just a matter of like when can we see it. So yeah, this is my card. I think this is a pretty good card for such a big place. At the Such a big place to do it. And I feel like a lot of these fights can be 5 rounds. Why not make it all 5 round card or something, to really like sell something nice about this card. All these fights would be great as a 5 round. Pai versus Justin Gaethje would be a great 5 rounder. Izzy versus Sean would be a great 5 rounder. Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira, and Just every single fight on this card would be a great 5 rounder. So change it up a bit, maybe. Yeah, that's the card I've made. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and yeah, peace.